Have you ever woken up at 2 a.m. to grab a glass of water, only to trip over a little furball silently trailing right at your feet? Or what about every time you step into the bathroom and close the door, and instantly a tiny paw reaches under the gap, followed by a chorus of anxious meows? You might just smile and think, oh, they must be hungry again, or why are they being so clingy lately? But are you absolutely sure you are reading their love language correctly? Behind this seemingly adorable shadowing behavior lies a deeply profound set of psychological and biological messages that your cat is desperately trying to communicate. Consider this a warning. If you ignore, misunderstand, or get annoyed and shoo them away, you could be unknowingly crushing their confidence and shattering the fragile trust they worked so hard to build with you. Today, join me as we decode the 6 scientific truths behind why your cat follows you everywhere. I promise you by the end of this video, you will look at your little furball in a completely different light with far more understanding and so much more love. Number 1, the pack protection instinct. They see you as a giant cat that needs guarding. Many people assume cats are cold and heartless creatures, but science proves the exact opposite. According to a 2019 study published in the journal Current Biology on Attachment Theory, cats can bond with their owners just as deeply as dogs do. However, the way they view us is quite unique. They see us as large, important, yet incredibly clumsy members of their pack. When your cat follows you into the most vulnerable areas of the house, like the bathroom or the bedroom, they are activating their protective instincts. In the wild, animals are most susceptible to attacks when they are sleeping or going to the bathroom. So that little shadow trailing behind you into the toilet or sitting proudly on the sink is actually acting as your personal bodyguard. They are establishing a safety perimeter, making sure you are safe from any invisible enemies lurking in the house. A quick tip: instead of slamming the door in their face and leaving them to scratch and cry outside, if possible, leave the door slightly cracked or place a small, comfy bed in the bathroom so they can sit and observe. A gentle head rub and a soft, "Thank you for keeping me safe," will help your cat feel their guarding role is appreciated, which will significantly ease their anxiety. Number 2, separation anxiety is silently eating away at them. Following you around does not always come from a place of confidence. Sometimes it is a silent cry for help stemming from extreme insecurity. A 2020 clinical veterinary study from the University of Lincoln pointed out that 13 to 20% of modern indoor cats suffer from separation anxiety. So how do you tell the difference between anxious clinging and normal affection? Look at their body language. If your cat does not just follow you, but also tucks their tail, cries out pitifully the moment you're out of sight, tears up the carpet by the door, or panics around your feet when you grab your keys and coat, that is a major red flag. They cling to you out of a terrifying fear that if they look away for even a second, you will disappear forever. A quick tip: in these moments, absolutely do not scold or push them away. But also, try not to scoop them up and overly coddle them, because that will only reinforce their fear. Instead, help them build independent habits. Provide puzzle toys hidden with treats, or leave some calming music playing when you go out. Leave the house and return in a completely calm manner. Let your cat understand that your coming and going is just a very normal part of the day. You see, we have only covered 2 points, and already we can tell just how complex and sometimes heartbreaking the inner world of a cat can be, right? If this video is helping you understand your little furball better, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to support me. And remember to watch until the very end, because reason number 6 will definitely bring tears to your eyes when you realize your true place in their heart. Number 3, fear of missing out and the need for territory micromanagement. If in point number 1, your cat follows you to protect you, then in this third point, they follow you to control the environment. Cats are born predators, and their brains are always wired for high alert. A 2021 animal behavior study on patrolling habits showed that cats always need to know exactly where everything in their territory is at all times. When you take a fresh load of laundry out of the machine, open an old drawer, or slice open a newly delivered package, you are creating massive territorial disturbances in their eyes. Your cat shadows you and sticks their nose into everything you do simply because they have a serious case of FOMO, or fear of missing out. They act as a strict micromanager, wanting to inspect for themselves if that cardboard box hides any prey, or if that pile of clothes carries the scent of a stranger. A quick tip: do not shoo away this curiosity. Encouraging their instinct to explore is the best way to stimulate their brains and keep indoor cats from becoming lethargic or depressed. Let them sniff the new box, or allow them to sit on a tall chair and watch you cook. Being included in your activities is an invaluable mental reward for them. Number 4, a cry for help due to physical pain. This is a major red flag. This is the most critical point, and you must never take it lightly. Their ancestors passed down a harsh survival rule. Showing weakness means becoming dinner for a predator. Because of this, cats are absolute masters at hiding their pain. However, according to the American Veterinary Medical Association, you should be extremely alert to sudden clinging, especially in older cats. If a cat that is usually independent and calm suddenly changes their personality, becoming unusually needy, following you relentlessly, rubbing their head against you constantly, crying out in a strange tone, or walking aimlessly, it means their defensive walls have collapsed. They follow you because they might be suffering from arthritis, dental pain, or cognitive decline, which is like dementia in senior cats. In that moment of pain and panic, you are their savior, the only lifeline they have to hold on to. A quick tip: look closely for other changes. Have they stopped eating? Is the litter box unusually clean? Does their body flinch when you pet them? If the clinging comes along with any change in their daily routine, do not waste time asking for advice on the internet. Take them to a veterinarian immediately. Your intuition and quick action are the only things that can save them. Number 5, leading the way to the treasure or a demand for resources. Sometimes the reason they shadow you is much more practical and cheeky than you might think. In this house, you hold the ultimate power. You are the one who opens the fridge, pops the lid off the delicious wet food, and hides the feather toy on top of the cabinet. A 2018 study on conditioned reflexes points out that cats are incredibly smart at reverse training their owners. Pay attention to their body language. If their tail is standing straight up with a slight curve at the tip, like a question mark, and they walk a few steps, then look back to see if you are following, all while making happy little trilling sounds. Well, they are not following you. They are leading the way. They are actively navigating you to an empty food bowl or a closed door, basically demanding your service. A quick tip: it is completely natural for your cat to rely on you for resources, but you must set boundaries. If they constantly lead you to the kibble bowl right after a meal, do not give in immediately, as this can easily lead to obesity. Instead, redirect their attention by playing a fun game with them or giving them a nice brushing. Number 6, imprinting, the purest form of love. And here is the final reason, and it is the one that will completely melt your heart. Unlike the stressful clinging we talked about in point number 2, this type of following happens in a state of pure relaxation. When you raise and deeply care for a cat from a young age, their brain goes through a scientific turning point called imprinting. They literally imprint on you as if you were their biological mother. Behavior experts confirm that when an adult cat lets go of their natural pride to follow you around, then climbs right into your lap to continuously knead, purr softly, and slowly close their eyes, they are displaying behaviors that, out in the wild, are strictly reserved for their mother. They are telling you that you are their entire world. You are the only safe haven where they can completely take off their wild predator armor. A quick tip: never act annoyed, wave them off, or push them away when they are snuggling into your lap. Instead, slowly blink back at them, which is the symbolic kiss of the feline world, and respond with a gentle scratch under their chin. This level of absolute trust and deep connection is a beautiful privilege that no amount of money can ever buy. Conclusion. Summary and emotion. You see, that silent little shadow following you every day from the living room to the bedroom actually carries an immense psychological weight. It is not just about demanding food or acting spoiled for no reason. It is a strong protective instinct, an eager curiosity to share your space, sometimes a silent cry for help due to pain. And above all, it is the deepest and purest love that they have chosen to give entirely to you. When you understand the true meaning behind these actions and respond appropriately, It not only nurtures a healthy mind for your cat, but it also heals our very own souls. The next time you see your kitty turning their head to check if you are following them, or quietly curling up at your feet while you are stressed at work, will you choose to smile and cherish that moment instead of waving them away? Thank you for watching this video to the end, and for always wanting the absolute best for your four-legged friend. Please share with me your adorable stories, or even the funny little troubles you have with your tiny shadow, right down in the comments section. Do not forget to hit subscribe so we can continue building the most wonderful relationships with our cats together. See you in the next decoding journey.